So just want to give you guys a intro to scrapping. Basically, I consider myself a little bit of a master. I take apart everything, and we'll give you guys a look around. So this is one of my workstations. Take apart motors, everything like that, cut the copper out. Copper ends up in the bucket. Stockpile the buckets, sell it when the market's high and everything. This is all stuff that got to be taken apart. Copper that got to be separated, cut. Like anything with like knuckles like this on, cut that off. That's copper number 2. Save this part. That's copper number 1. Stuff like that. Got more motors I took apart. They came out of these garage door openers. So basically they go on the table, be cut apart at a later time. You always gotta be safe. Wear eye protection, hearing protection, and a respirator. You don't want to breathe in all the different particles when you're cutting stuff. Like, all this is what floats around in the air. Basically, I get 2 air conditioners going. One kind of circulates the air going through. Even got a little bit of brass there. And this is what you end up with when you take the copper out. But basically all these ACs are empty, so you could cut a line anywhere in them and nothing will squirt out at you. But enough from being in the garage. Like, see? Copper everywhere. We walk out in my humble domain. You got stuff like this. These are all from air conditioners. Just gotta cut the ends off. That'll be clean ACRs. So you cut the metal off. Oh, got yellow jackets everywhere. I got stung the other day because I was messing around here. But I haven't walked back here in a little bit. I still got tons of air conditioners. And stuff like this, like welders and stuff, they always have a lot of copper in them. So we always like stockpile stuff like that. A lot of this will get taken apart during winter. More motors. I guess the weight of that finally fell over with all the water in it and everything. Some more air conditioners. What's this? That's a big air conditioner. Got our dirty aluminum. A little pile, but it all adds up. We made a scrap run not too long ago, so there's not much scrap in here. But copper number 2, wire, brass, and copper number 1. So, yeah. This is different bikes we get out of storage lockers and stuff like that. They go to the market. But cast iron sink. We even got a for lead. I mean, you name it and I got it. Even on my other shed. Vines are growing in, but we got all our compressors. Oh, we lost service. There we go. I guess we can't go over there because it's a dead zone. But that's where all the compressors are. I cut them apart during winter time. Other stuff. Man. Even at my own house, I don't have service. So, even got a cast iron tub. Like, this was the heaviest tub I've ever picked up. Needed the winch to pull it on the trailer. And used my skid loader to move it. But yeah, sorry, I got no service here, so trying the best I can. This is different stuff gotta go through later. Like there's all kind of stuff mixed in. Like this is copper or brass. So stuff like that gotta go in the brass pile. We got burn barrels for like wood and stuff we get from storage lockers. Throw it all in there, set it on fire, and it ends up being a nice, creates a lot of warmth during the winter. But even got some metal in there. We gotta clean this out later, and we just set up our new one. Later on we gotta sand this all down, get all the paint off, cut 2 holes in it just like this one. Oh, I just stepped in dog crap. That way we got 2 burn barrels, and one up probably scrapping this one because all the dents and stuff it acquired. But then we walk over to the other pile. We got all our aluminum. Now you got extruded aluminum with the chairs, as long as they don't have no bolts or nothing like these, then this can go as extruded. So when I'm ready to scrap, this will come off, little plastic piece, there'll be a bolt you take out, 2 bolts, this leg comes off. You get more money when you scrap it extruded. But yeah, we got tons of stuff there. This was my investment. Helped me loosen the load on my back. And we have little fires too, help when I'm taking apart stuff outside. But then we make piles like this that go in the shed that are ready to be taken apart. Like big copper lines and everything, just gotta separate it. Copper number 2. Like this gotta come off, it's aluminum, the rest is metal and trash. We got all our stuff that we taken apart for light iron. So we even made a light iron run yesterday, so we don't got much taken apart today. Stainless steel, heavy metal, and I think, yeah, batteries. More stuff gotta take apart. We've recently been cleaning up this area of the yard. That way, if I get something I need to dump again, just fill up this whole area again and go from there. But this whole area was filled, and I've been working the last 3 or 4 days cleaning it up. It's a go-kart. You got to cut off all the metal and everything, all the bolts, and that will end up being extruded aluminum also. But even got these that are aluminum that I don't know what to do with. They're old lamp posts, but they're all aluminum. Just don't know what to do with them. That's pretty much how I consider myself a master scrapper. Maybe, maybe not. But I do it all. I cut apart everything. I separate everything. And like even these, I'll cut that little piece of copper out. I know most people say it's a waste of time, but for me, I like doing it. Like even these knuckles, you got one that's brass, one that's copper. So we'll have to cut them off. Or that might, yeah, one's brass, one's copper. So I gotta separate all that. Like we got copper everywhere. And got more fridges to take apart and everything. So meanwhile, when I'm not taking care of my kid, I'm out here doing scrap. Like this is a fan, but it's one of the heaviest fans I've ever picked up. Other than that, that's about it. You got the dog over there who's not much of a puppy anymore. What's up, boy? what you're getting into. Even we got our good wire right here where we gotta strip all this one day because it'll just go through the stripper and get some good what do they call it, the aftermath of something, I forget it. But even over here got some old ACs that we're taking apart. It's just the plastic, but that can actually go to the scrap yard. I can dump all that there. All right, well, that's pretty much it. That's how we operate. I mean, there's metal everywhere. May look a mess, but I keep it pretty organized, I think. Oh, kind of ran over this. All right, well, that's what I want to show you guys and just keep you guys updated about what we do around here. Even show you outside the yard, like got our trailers, stuff like that. Stuff we keep picking up metal with. Like even on this trailer. Got the big AC unit on there. And more stuff we gotta take apart, separate, organize, all that good stuff. But another air conditioner, more scrap metal, but yeah, that's the life of a scrapper. I know I gotta replace the tires. What's up, boy? All right, well, we'll see everybody later. Thank y'all for watching about how we operate. All right, bye.